Hi, everybody. My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience using an electric support tool and a non-electric support tool, and kind of the pros and cons of both. I'm going to start by telling you a little bit of background information. My experience started when I was about 17 years old. I was playing hockey at the time, and in the off season, I started doing a training regimen, and I was looking for ways to kind of better myself physically for the upcoming season. So I'll start by telling you about the non-electric support tool. So the non-electric support tool for me was an average book that was based on um, hockey-specific training, and it had a set of exercises that were for me to do, and in all those exercises, they were just descriptions on how to do the exercises, the benefits to doing the exercises, and how it would translate, onto the ice. So I found that to be very useful, but in the same regard, I always had trouble with translating, from the reading into the actual training itself. So, for an example, some of the definitions that were given were very hard for me to understand, and some of the forms for the training were hard for me to picture because I had to use my own vision on how to do that specific exercise. So I would always wonder if I was doing an exercise right or wrong. Some of the other good aspects about just using a regular book for exercising would be the fact that they're published and they're credited by doctors and trainers who have been doing study after study. Um, Another good reason for using the non-electric would be pictures. They're always available and they're always helpful. Um, but I personally, in this situation, had a better experience with using the electric support tool. So the electric support tool is bodybuilding.com, and bodybuilding.com is more of it's like a forum or like a social media type page where anybody has access to post certain workouts. Um, so my first experience with bodybuilding.com was basically just make an account, and you can search the web for not only exercises or workouts, but diet, sleep schedules, and all. People just post articles about trends going on in the fitness industry. So one of the things that I did was I went on bodybuilding.com and I just had a regular search for off-season hockey workouts, and I had a bunch of them pop up, and I was able to basically see reasoning as to why people were using these and what worked and what didn't work for them. Um, the one nice thing about bodybuilding.com that that they offer that you really can't offer in a book is videos and tutorials on how to do the exercise the right way. One of the main issues that I had, like I said before, with the non-electric format was determining if I was doing an exercise right. And with bodybuilding.com, when I could see a video, I could see exactly somebody walking me through an exercise, and I basically had it in my mind what to look for and what to not look for when I was doing the exercise. So, for instance, if I had to hold my back or arch my back a certain way for an exercise, I would know right then and there if I was doing it right or wrong. Another nice thing about bodybuilding.com is anybody can post questions. Anybody can reach out to whoever was the publisher of the article and ask questions about certain things that they might be able to tweak or do, and usually they get back to you within 3 days. I know personally I've reached out to a couple people regarding diet, and just as I said, within a couple days they were back. You really can't do that with with just the paperback versions of books. While they do offer a lot of good data and insight, there's nobody really that you can reach out to, and if there is, they're probably not going to get back to you in the same amount of time that they would on bodybuilding.com. And one other thing that I did notice was the fact that bodybuilding.com is constantly evolving and books become outdated. So my performance gap was the fact that I wanted to take my training to the next level. I wanted to help better myself on the ice, and in order to do so, you need to be better off the ice. You need to get your body in the right condition. So bodybuilding.com was really a good avenue for me to explore, because it allowed me to do the exercises the right way, and in turn better myself physically, and it helped me put my diet in the right place, because like I said, people can upload certain diets, and not only diets, recipes also. A lot of people think that eating healthy requires you to sacrifice taste, and that's not true. There's many ways that you can make healthy food taste just as good as unhealthy food. So within my experience, I do believe that the electronic version of a performance support tool was the best avenue for me. Although I did benefit from the non-electric support tool, I found it much more useful to use the electric support tool. So I'd love to hear any feedback and commenting on other people's. So thank you.